Alright, good morning guys. Welcome to the third day here in Hampton in Zhangjiajie. First I'm gonna start you guys off with latte. It's really a delicious latte. So the food here is really excellent. You have wide variety of selections, including if you want to taste the traditional style Chinese food. They also have that too, like those bun, bread, and they also mix with the Western one, which is those waffles, hash brown, and sausages and bacon. And they also have soup and joke and many other selections. It's really wide variety. I would recommend if you can see this hotel by the third party, like those travel agency, book the one Hampton National Zhangjiajie Park Forest, or it's something like that. Yeah, because it's such a long name. But yeah, this is a good location. By the way, I forgot to mention the breakfast style in this Hampton is buffet style. So you can eat as much as you want and drink as much as you want, pretty much. It's pretty good. All right, welcome you guys to the entrance of Zhangjiajie. We are just about to enter a gate. Just came straight out of the hotel. It looks really pretty earlier before we get here on the entrance. So the weather currently is pretty nice. I am not sure what kind of temperature this is, but it's not hot and not cold. So here's a look around. We haven't even been inside yet, just right here. So right here's a ticket booth, I believe. I really like that building. It looks really cool. So currently looks like we are entering line A, which is the A plan that will go by the cable car. Okay, so this is clear. As soon as you get in, be prepared for your ID or your passport. That's however you get into the country. And it's just scan your passport, your ID, your face the camera, and it captures you, and then the gate just open. That's just like that, simple. And now we're just gonna be in this line to wait to get on the bus. I'm not sure how long it would take. So there's a bus line, there's a lot of buses, and there's a lot of tours, and that's where we came from. Okay, now we're on the bus. So it's really another quick process. You don't really need to wait for a long line. And there's only what, 10, 11? Yeah, so it should be good. Should get there and get the day done. Okay, that's the bus. So they're left by. So here's the entrance. So the washroom is just right by here. And there's a shops. Let's go and get in. Finally we're here. I can see a ticket office. So here it is. So you guys can see it at home. Just pause the screen. Just need to pause the screen if you guys want to read this. So the sign mentioned estimated wait time 30 minutes. We'll find out if it's quicker or smoother. Now we're here. So the bus driver or the shuttle bus take us from the gate up to this point. Really fluently driving. What I mean by that is good driving. The road is really narrow and it's turn by turn, cornering and cornering, and also there's another traffic coming along, and they don't really need to slow down, but they just know the space. It's really an inch and much different, but they're a really good driver. I can say that. Really nice and comfortable and safe. And now, let me take my time hiking the stairs. Go, go, go. We're in, and you can see back there, that's where we're going. Oh yeah. Alright, so now we're coming to an end, and I'll show you guys it out. Alright, do you guys see that? That's a really nice view. This is what I was hoping for. That's the weather will be like this. You can see the peaks of each peaks of the mountain. That is great. So now we're currently on another bus, and this bus located on the other exit or entrance from where we came from, kind of connected, so we're gonna go to the next stop. And this bus is free. It's free because we didn't pay anything, and I think it's included in a ticket already. Zhangjiajie is really a picturesque paradise and filmmaking paradise. That's why Avatar come here to make a movie. It looks really amazing. I'm surprised at every single corner and turn. So this building has about 4 stories, and every single floor you can walk around. I would say there's about 4 corners on each floor, and some of the floors are interesting than the other, but in terms of view, the higher you go, the better it gets. And so some floor they have the yoke table right in the middle of the room, and you can see all the animals that represent your date of birth that you can look around. And they also have those gold thing that you can touch and feel in there. And I cannot read anything in there, so I cannot really say much what it says in there. But in there, it represents the old style of living in the past, or how people around here living in the past. It's a really interesting building, and you can get capture of the view outside of the building too. And each stairs in the building, you just have to carefully walk because it's pretty small, narrow. When you have counter traffic, just have to mind your space and then just keep walking. So currently we on the top of the tower. This is on Zhangjiajie, and this is still at the very beginning or midway. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but we came from that distance over there. I'll show you guys. Now we currently right around here somewhere, but we climbed the tower, and now we're here, right here in the tower. Okay, we just went into the Zhangjiajie building. In there has a lot of interesting stuff. The building, it's free entrance. You just have to do your own self-guided tour around the building to capture everything and spend some time in the building. So this building right here, it's like the museum of how people living here, and they do carry silver only. It looks like either carry or they use silver or make silver. And that's pretty interesting story that one woman came here or living here since 1890 something, about 127, and she's passed away. It's a pretty interesting museum. And this one also free entrance, self-guided tour. You can walk around and spend as much time as you want, look around, browse, and if you can read, you can spend your time in there. As for me, I don't quite understand, so I just do a quick tour. So second stop, it's more interesting than the first stop. The first stop is more picturestic. The second stop is more historical and a little picturestic on the side. But both of them are pretty good. And if you have more time, this one, for you to be able to hike all the way down to the finish line, I think, or to the end. But we don't have a time, so we're gonna catch the bus to go to the next one. So see you guys in the next one. So currently we're waiting for another bus. Earlier we got off from there from one bus, and now we're waiting for the bus at this stop to take to the next bus stop for the next sightseeing view. So far it's the weather's been great. I'm not wearing any rain jacket, which means no rain yet, and cross fingers, it's like this all the way. And the weather, look, it's just cloudy, so no sunburn, but I'm just wearing protection and sunscreen. So far so good, so let it continue. I have to admit, bus driver that drive tourists from A to B, the previous one, I thought he was skillful already. This to the third stop here, the second driver, oh my god, even more fun, like a roller coaster. Like each corner there's another bus come. They don't brake. I mean they do slow down a little bit, but just keep going. It's amazing. It's so much fun. Right now we are in another stop. The third stop is called Great Wall of China. I mean the Great Wall, that's what they call. So now we're done with the third stop. It's so quick, but in terms of saying quick, you just have to hike up a little bit. Yeah, it's like really steep hike, but then it's really short distance. And the view, it's similar to the second stop, but it's different position or location from the other second stop. So now we back to the bus, waiting for another racer driver to drop us off to the next stop. We are in the avatar area still, but it looks so much more dramatic. Alright, we're here. The view looks good. Avatar, look at that. What a view. Clear sky. Not really clear, but with the sunshine on it. Excellent. Alright, that's it guys. That's an Avatar Mountains. It's get you up closer and personal right in front of you, and you can see from the top down and the bottom up. And if you have a, I think you can fly it, I'm not too sure, but it looks really good from bird's eye view, I believe. And I really like this scene, but I think that if it's further away and get a different angle, might look better, but this one it's really up close to you. This is it. Will be our last stop for today. We're gonna be catching the famous elevator to go all the way down from the top of the mountain to the bottom, and I'll show you guys again what it looks like. So this is called #1 bridge in the world.
กะว่าจะเชื่อคำโฆษณาสักหน่อยหนูไปแค่วงเวียนกันอ่ะมันจะ30,000เพราะว่าไม่รู้ว่ามันมีตรงนู้นวันนี้ไปกลับน่าจะ30,000ไหม
The #1 bridge in the world. There's a lot of hiking to this trail. Up and down, up and down. Look at all this. Looks so pretty.
It's worth right there.
To be honest, it looks better in reality than in the camera. You have to be here, but it's taken effort for you to hike or climb up a little bit, but it's worth it. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. It's like a sanctuary of love, but it's #1 bridge in the world. Tired. Wow. You guys wouldn't believe this place. Need to visit here. All the wishes that people wish on this mountain. Oh man. Wait, mosquito? was too fast.
就这一点。
Done.
我后面的更没戏。
I thought there's more to say.
好吗？你们把手机。
All right, we are down on the bottom. That was a rush. Now we're down. Gonna exit the park. And that's it for today. That elevator, glass elevator, it's too fast. They should make it a little bit longer. The view was nice, but it's too fast. Just go slowly, less than a minute or two. Should go a little slower than that. So now we just try to walk out, straight out because it's late. It's about 5 o'clock. Yeah, 5:30. Today was not hot, not too hot, but it's really humid. In the morning, it was nice and really cool, like good enough. And then the sky was open, and yeah, it was nice throughout the day. It was a great day. We completed the whole park on this side. Yeah, that was awesome. So just need to drink lots of water, eat lots of little bit of food here and there. Don't eat too much, and don't recommend to sit down and eat because you need time. Everything takes so much time because a lot of people around here too. Is crowded. And here's a last look. One last look. Spin one round. So in here in Yuan, when you go to eat dinner, I think when you go to the restaurant, they will provide you with this kind of hot water. And this is not a tea or a hot water to drink. It's for cleaning the bowl or cleaning this or cleaning your chopstick. And currently we are eating dinner somewhere in Yuan, and it's close enough to the hotel but not too close. So tonight we'll be trying different food in Yuan right here. So first I'm gonna try this one. It's excellent. The name of that was Zhangjiajie. So this dish has a combination of pork and intestine and some other stuff, which tastes pretty good for Yuan city. Next up I'm gonna try fish. I don't quite know what fish this is, but it's also good. Yeah, a little sour though. And there's the wet seafood that we ordered. And also when you sit down and eat at the restaurant, you will get this. This is what they call a box of tissue. And it will come in like this. I believe if you finish this box, you can ask them for some more. Alright guys, so we just finished our dinner. We had three dishes, 3 orders with rice. Well, all I can say is the flavor is quite bland compared to the Guangzhou city where we started our journey to Zhangjiajie. And now we're in Yuan to just come by and try the food. It's pretty bland.